Hey y'all, I am driving, of course, to Oceanside, so it's the perfect opportunity to make a little video. Now, one of y'all sent me a link, I believe it was. Now, when you send me a link and I'm checking it, checking my comments on my phone or even on my tablet, they don't show up blue. They're just black. So you can't click on them and open up whatever the link is for. I have to do it on my laptop. But anyway, you really didn't even need to know that. But one of you sent me a link for this awesome place for window coverings that are specific to your automobile. They're cut to fit exactly your windows. So, which brings me to another little thing. Yeah, I can't seem to get my thoughts together, y'all. Big surprise, huh? I'm just so amazed that we've had this little bit of rain, but y'all can see we're not going to get much or any more, if that. But anyway, my mom, I remember growing up when I was a kid and into adulthood, that my mother used to hide money from herself. Now, I'm sure she knew where the money was, but she would tuck a $20 bill here and there, and she would just kind of squirrel away a little bit of money. And when I was old enough to drive and that, and I didn't live at home anymore, she would call me and she would want to go to Anderson's restaurant, which I shared with y'all before. They always had fresh seafood, and it was flown in from Maine, where I'm actually from. And it was flown into Arkansas. And so we had this restaurant, and my mother loved lobster. Now, I must say, most people in New England do love lobster, king crab legs, all of that stuff. They're used to having it. But anyway, she would call me and she would want me to take her to Anderson's. And I would say, Mom, you know I can't do that. Debrajoy, I've got the money. I'm like, Mom, you shouldn't be spending your money going out to eat. Now listen, I was a bossy little twerp, even when I was a kid. But she would say, no, I have some money. I stuck away. So I would go pick her up, and we would go to Anderson's. A lot of times it was for the all-you-can-eat shrimp buffet. I've never peeled so many shrimp in my life. And I didn't even eat them, y'all. But they had really good pie, homemade pie at Anderson. So I was always glad to go and get some pie. But the reason I'm telling y'all that is I have kind of done that myself. Stuck a little money back here and there, different places, you know, in my wallet or my purse or in the house, whatever. So, the other day, I thought, you know what? I'm just going to check all my little squirrel holes and see how much money I had put back. Now, mind you, I did not have to pay taxes. I didn't have to do a tax return. That was so awesome. I was able to pay off my medical bills, which was so awesome. And then I went around all my little hidey holes and I found my cash. Now, y'all, I am so thrilled to tell you that I had more than enough to buy all the window coverings for my van. Now, that's huge, y'all. It's been my biggest problem when I go out camping, and that is to cover my windows. Now, everybody says, oh, just cut Reflectix and stick it up in the things. Well, when I tried doing that, I used some black poster board for some of the windows. And if there was any condensation, any sprinkling, if I went through a car wash, whatever, that poster board would get wet. So what that was telling me is it's not very wise to stick stuff up in the cracks of my windows. I was thinking, what's going to happen if we have a big rain? Is water just going to come pouring into the van? You definitely don't want that to happen. So anyway, I called today finally to see what the price would be from this company called Heat Shields. Now, they also do stuff for aviation. I didn't ask what that was about. I went over to the automobile part when the phone prompted me. Do you want aviation? No. Do you want automobile? Yes. So I talked to the sweetest guy and I told him what the make and model was of my vehicle, a 2003 Honda Odyssey. And he said, yes, we make window coverings for all of those windows. And I said, well, I'd like to have a quote on all the windows except for the front windshield, which I had already purchased a windshield that fits perfectly in the front. It's not easy to use, y'all, so I don't use the big one all the time. But it does cover the front windshield completely. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, like, you know what? This is going to be $280 or $350. I don't know. But he told me for all of the windows except for the front windshield, it was $175, and that includes all the taxes. The shipping is free. Y'all, I'm so excited. So I ordered them this morning, and they should be here in about a week. And when they get here, I'll show y'all how they work. And fingers crossed, they're going to work just like they've advertised. I've looked at their website. I've looked at their installation thing. And the suction cups are somehow embedded in the layers of the Reflectix-like material. Now, they're supposed to help with keeping heat out and cold out. But the biggest thing for me is the privacy issue. It was so hard to put up those little pieces of Reflectix, and it just was a real pain to stick the, board in, the poster board and the little pieces of Reflectix and all this stuff. It really was, because I'm not really good at that stuff anyway, y'all. So these things are supposed to be cut exactly to fit your windows. And they have suction cups, and you just press them into place. Voila, you're done. To release them, you use a fingernail. Y'all know how to, get a suction cup off of anything. You just break the seal with your fingernail, and then they come off. So I'm very, very excited. And I have to say, thank you, first of all, to those of you who have supported my channel, and to my sweet mother who taught me to squirrel away or hide a little bit of money from yourself. So you guys, that's all for this video. And y'all, I just hope you do something fun today. It's not going to be too hot, so Miss Hazel is in the car with me. And I think Mary Jo and I are going to go see a movie. I love my movie pass and take advantage of it. For $10 a month, I can see all the movies I want. And to me, that's awesome entertainment. I don't buy the food at the movie theater. I sneak in a little bit of candy in my purse or something like that. But that's highway robbery. Those concession stands, it's ridiculous. $4 for a bottle of water. Give me a break. So anyway, y'all, I hope you do something fun, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.